Hari Bol. Satyabhama.
Hare Krishna Mataji, up to page number 11.
Hmm?
Page number 11.
Chapter 1 verses all started.
No, Mataji. Gaudiya Bhasya, around 5 sloka. 5 sloka hua Mataji.
Huh?
Gaudiya Bhasya.
Gaudiya Bhashya, Ashraya, Vishaya, that all is started?
Ha,
Verses?
Mataji. Ha.
So how many
Up
verses were taken?
Around 5 to 6 Mataji.
Chaitanya Nitai Katha, Sunile, Hridaya Vatha. Over?
माताजी वो मुझे मालूम नहीं है. एक मिनट.
Gandharvika Chitta Hari, Krishna Yoge. Satyabhama?
No, I don't think that was done.
Mataji, 1 minute, I'm telling you.
Radha Bhavi.
Mataji. Gandharva Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat Leela Mani Markat tak कर दिया.
अच्छा, चैतन्य निताई कथा भी कर लिया ना?
एक मिनट,
एक बार कर लेते. चैतन्य निताई कथा शुनिले चिरतरे याय शुनिश्चित कृष्णे अनुरागहया विषये आसक्ति क्षया श्रोता लभे निज नित्य हित. One who hears the
Hare
topic.
Krishna Mataji, Bhakti Vinoda Pada. Up to Bhakti Vinoda Pada.
अच्छा, वो भी हो गया.
करुणा तुम्हारा.
ठीक है, ये अभी ले लिया. एक मिनट.
Okay, Mataji.
One hears the topics of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nityananda Prabhu. The pangs of one's heart are certainly destroyed forever. By this process of hearing, one attains the eternal benefit of attachment to Krishna and detachment from material benefit, material enjoyment. Though Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he also preaches the process of pure devotional service. He says the process of pure devotional service and his lotus feet destroy the desire for material enjoyment. While writing this Gaudiya Bhashya commentary, I beg for his mercy, O Prabhu. Let the desire for serving you always remain in my heart. So in this way, Vrishabhanavi Daitadasa. Who is Vrishabhanavi Daitadasa? Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He is saying that my father, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, is also preaching the process of devotional service. Hari Vrindo Vinodera Asa Bhagavata Vyakhya Bhasha Kunja Sevi Kunja Seva Karibe Yatane Bhakata Karuna Haila Sarvasiddhi Tabe Mile Nahi Rakhi Anya Ashamana. By the desire of Lord Hari and Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur, his father, always desired that the Lord should give him such a wonderful son who will propagate Gaudiya Bhashya. The heart of Gauranga, Gaudiya Bhashya, means the commentary given in the consciousness of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to tell. So that commentary on Chaitanya Bhagavat, I am writing this commentary just because my father had this desire. And naturally the father has desire because Lord has the desire. I will attentively serve their lordship in the kunjas. Kunja seva karibe yatana. I will serve them in the kunjas. Bhakata karuna haile, only by the mercy of the bhaktas. Bhakata karuna, one can achieve perfection. Therefore, I do not keep any other desire in the mind. So very nicely it has been told. It is only by mercy of the devotees one can attain devotional service. So I desire to achieve this perfection by the mercy of the devotees. Therefore, I do not keep any other desire in my mind. So this is what is the teachings given by our acharyas. Our acharyas have guided us that always we should desire for the mercy of the devotees, and in this way progress in devotional service. Shuddha Bhakta Murtimana Shunaye Yaharakaha Kana Shri Chaitanya Bhagavata Gana Shri Gaura Kishora Vara Ye Dasera Guruvara Sada Kripa Paramora Dana. So what is the work of pure devotees? Tushyanticha Ramanticha. What they do? they always have that, they parasparam bodhayantaha. Bodhayanta means they like to discuss about Lord. They like to discuss about Lord. And they relish and they get satisfied by doing this. They find the deep satisfaction. So that is what is given. They like to hear, they like to chant Chaitanya Bhagavat. Gaur Kishodas Babaji is a spiritual master of this servant, so I always beg for his mercy. He says, my Guru is Sri Gaur Kishodas Babaji. And I know that pure devotees like to chant Chaitanya Bhagavat. I beg for his mercy. Shri Varshabhanavi Devi Ashlishta Daita Sevi Yena Chari Aparadha Ghora Shri Vrajapatane Shri Vrajapatane Patane Vasi Dandari Vike Diva Nishi Giridhara Seva Payitora. She says Shri Vrishabhanavi Daita Dasa. Vrishabhanavi Daita means beloved. Who is beloved of Vrishabhanavi? Vrishabhanu's daughter, Vrishabhanavi, Radharani. Radharani is beloved Krishna, his servant. See how the whole the meaning goes for Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Vrishabhanavi Daita Dasa. Vrishabhanavi, Vrishabhanu's daughter, Radhika. Radhika's Daita, beloved, is Krishna, Krishna's Das. So in this way, Radha Krishna's Das. I desire to serve the beloved Lord of Varshabhanavi Devi by giving up all offenses. Yena chhadi aparadha ghora. O Gandharivika Giridhari. Gandharivika Giridhari. I pray day and night for your service while sitting at Vrajapattana, Mayapur. So Mayapur is also known as Sri Vrajapattana. So there is no difference between Mayapur and Vrindavan. Mayapur teaches us the Vraja-leela. Mayapur actually teaches what is Vraja-leela, what is the mood of Radha and Krishna. That is why Mayapur is not different from Vrindavan. In fact, Mayapur is more compassionate dham, Audharya dham. Even if you go and lie down in Mayapur, sleep in Mayapur, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so compassionate. He considers this as Dandavat Prema. But when you go to Vrindavan, you have to do austerities. We cannot go and just lie down there. We cannot do any aparadha. If we do aparadha in Vrindavan, that is counted millions of times. Billions of times. But the same thing here, suppose a person does aparadha, he is forgiven. Like we can see how Jagai Madai, they were forgiven. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has a big heart to forgive. He has come in the mood of Srimati Radharani. Mother forgives the aparadha done by their children. That is why when the children do some mistake, the first thing what they do is they'll not go to father. They'll go to mother. They'll hide behind the mother. And they'll see to that they get the support of their mother. Then mother becomes the lawyer of the child. And in this way, then she has to somehow convince the father to forgive the child. So that is how, it is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is mother. He has taken the mood of Srimati Radharani, his mother. So he is more compassionate. And his dham is more compassionate than even the dham of Vrindavan. So he has taken that mood, Radha, Krishna in the mood of Radharani. So in this way, the verses are glorifying. The verses are glorifying the whole text of Chaitanya Bhagavat. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is asking the mercy of all the devotees, especially his spiritual master and his father. Opening verse. The original name of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat was Sri Chaitanya Mangal. As Sri Lochandas Thakur, the disciple of Narahari Sarkar Thakur, wrote another book named Chaitanya Mangal, Sri Vrindavandas Thakur later changed the name of his own book to Chaitanya Bhagavat in order to differentiate the two books. Now see the big heart of Vrindavandas Thakur. He did not fight oh, my book is Chaitanya Mangal. No, he changed his book's name. That is a mood of Brajavasis. They don't argue. They don't land up in just quarreling with each other. When Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami refers to Chaitanya Mangal in his Chaitanya Charitamrita, he is actually referring to Chaitanya Bhagavat. It is said that Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur changed the name of his book to Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat by the desire of Srimati Narayani Devi. Anyway, as in the Srimad Bhagavatam, the pastimes of Krishna are described. In this book, the pastimes, particularly the Navadvip pastimes of Chaitanya Deva, which is non-different from, who is non-different from the son of Nanda, are described. So his mother, Narayani Devi, desired that this book should be called as Chaitanya Bhagavat. Now see, Chaitanya Bhagavat. Bhagavatam describes Krishna's pastimes. Chaitanya Bhagavat describes Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes. Sri Chaitanya Chaitamrita deals more with Chaitanya's pastimes as a sannyasi Nilachala. So post-sannyas pastimes are described more elaborately in Chaitanya Chaitamrita, and therefore may be accepted as a supplement to Chaitanya to Vrindavan Das Thakur's book. So Chaitanya Chaitamrita is accepted as a supplement to Chaitanya Bhagavat. This great book is divided into three parts: Adi, Madhya, Antya. Adi, Madhya, Antya. Same. Adi Khanda extends up to the Lord's acceptance of initiation. Madhya Khanda extends up to Lord's acceptance of sannyasa. So these two are elaborately described here. And Anta Khanda describes some of the Lord's pastimes over a period of a few years in Nilachal. The Lord's later pastimes in Nilachal are not described in this book. Such later pastimes were also not described by Sri Murari Gupta in his book Sri Chaitanya Charita. So later pastimes are not described. That means post-sannyas pastimes are not elaborately described. Shri Vrindavan Das Thakur ki jai. Srimati Narayani Devi ki jai. His mother has to be remembered always because his mother took the remnants of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which was given as a mercy to his son, to her son Vrindavan Das Thakur. Shri Gaur Kishore Das Baba Ji ki jai. Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Ji ki jai. So we are going to start with the first verse. Ajanulambita bhujau Kanakavadatou Sankirtanaikapitarau Kamalayatakshau Vishwambharau Dijavarau Yugadharmapalau Vande Jagatpriyakarau Karunaavatarau. This is a Mangalacharan. As we very clearly said, first 5 verses are the Mangalacharan. We'll try to memorize. Slowly, when we read every day, like how now Chaitanya Chaitamrita Mangalacharan is very nicely chanted by every devotee. That day I was traveling and I had kept it in Tirupati. And everybody were surprised, so nicely it is chanted. Venkatesh Jakan Prabhuji was chanting the verses. It was very nicely, everybody were appreciating. So that also came, this will also come. Just small practice is required. So this is a Mangalacharan. In this Mangalacharan, the forms of Gaura and Nityananda are described. When we say Mangalacharan, what is the meaning of Mangalacharan? It is invoking auspiciousness. And how to invoke auspiciousness? By describing the beautiful forms of Krishna, Radha, Krishna, Gaura, Nitai. So in this way, by describing the beautiful forms and also by seeking their mercy, auspiciousness is attained. Ajanulambita, they have long arms. They extend up to their knees Even for Prabhu Ram, this word is there, Ajanulambita. So how are the arms? They extend up to the knees. Now if you see our arms only touch up to the thighs. They don't go beyond the knees. But this is something special, isn't it? It goes up to the knees. That is how beautiful are they. This is one of the beautiful characteristics of Lord's body. Ajanulambita. And how they are Kanakavadato. Their complexions are like gold. Their complexions are like gold. Kamalayatakshav. So then their eyes are like the petals of the lotus flower. Now what did they do, these two brothers? Sankirtanaika Pitarau. Sankirtanaika Pitarau. So Pitarau means they are the inaugurators, or you can say they are the father of the Sankirtan movement. Vishwambharau Dijavarau Yugadharma Palau. They are protectors of the religious principles. Vishwambharau Dijavarau, they are maintainers of the living entities. And in this way, Vande Jagatapira Priyakarau Karunavataro. They are benefactors of the whole universe. And Dvijavarau. Dvijavarau also means they are the best of the Brahmanas. Dvijavarau. They are the best of the Brahmanas. And they are the most merciful Karunavataru. One word, if you see, Karunavataru, they are the merciful of all incarnations. Bande Jagat Priyakaru. In this way, they are the bestowers of the Mahamantra, they are the spiritual master, and Priyakaru. Let me pay obeisances to Gaurnitai. They are the bestowers of the Mahamantra. They are the spiritual masters of the universe, fathers of the pure chanting of the holy name. They are both benefactors of the universe because they preach the principles of Jivadaya. So if you see Jivadaya Krishna Nama Sarva Dharma Sarak. Jivadaya Krishna Nama, the most compassionate activity for a living entity. If somebody has so much of compassion, what should be done? Just give Harinam Sankirtan. They are addressed as Karuna and Vishwambhara. You see, two words are used for them. Karuna and Vishwambhara. Vishwambhara, taking the bhara of the whole universe. Karuna, they are very merciful. So how to remove the bhara? By giving the most compassionate thing. The most compassionate thing is Harinam Sankirtan. And that is Yuga Dharma. That is the religious principles for this age of Kali. Every Yuga has one dharma, has one activity to reach Lord. Satyuga has the activity of meditation. Treta Yuga has the activity of Yajna. Dwapar has the activity of Archana, Archa Vigraha Sevanam. And Kali Yuga has the activity of Harinam Sankirtan. So in this way, they have preached the principles, and that is the way to serve Vishnu and Vaishnavas. Just by performing Sankirtan movement, this will become the whole, all the people will be completely delivered. Everyone should follow the principles of such prayers by Namaruchi, having a taste for the holy name, Namaruchi, Jivadaya, Namaruchi, Jivadaya, Karuna, Vaishnava Sevana, Vaishnava Seva. If these four things are followed, what are the four things? Namaruchi, that is having a taste for the holy name. Then Jivadaya, having compassion. Vaishnava Seva, sorry, three things. Most important is the three things. That is Vaishnava Seva, Jivadaya, Namaruchi. Namaruchi happens, then automatically Jivadaya will be there. Jivadaya will be there, serving the Vaishnavas will be there. So the three things are the pillars for progressing in devotional service. Namaruchi, Jivadaya, Vaishnav Seva. Never forget this. Namaruchi, Jivadaya, Vaishnava Seva. By using Dvivachana, that is technical again, rather than Bahuchana, it is established that their preaching mercy and protection of Yuga Dharma is different from that found in seminal successions. So these two, why they both are not coming in the same family, but they both are what? Brothers. They both are Radha, they are both are Krishna Balaram. The arms of great personalities, these are Lakshanas. The great personalities Lakshanas are Ajaru Lamita Bhujau. Their arms extend to the knees. Ordinary people's arms are not like that. Gaur Sundar, Nityananda Prabhu, they are all Vishnu Tattvas. They both are Vishnu Tattva appearing in this world. All the symptoms of great personalities were found in their transcendental bodies. In fact, it's the other way around, isn't it? Great personalities symptoms, they are the symptoms found in the transcendental bodies of Chaitanya and Nityananda are found in the bodies of great personalities. It's stated in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, one who measures 4 cubits in height and in breadth by his own hand is celebrated as a great personality. Such a person is called Nyagrodha Parimandala. That means he has a broad chest. He measures 4 cubits in height also and in breadth also by his own hand. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who personifies all good qualities, has the body of a Nyagrodha Parimandala. Nyagrodha Parimandala. His arms are long enough to reach his knees. His eyes are just like lotus flowers. His nose is like a sesame flower. And his face is as beautiful as the moon. Kanakavadato, golden complexion. Kanakavadato. They perform pastimes in the mood of devotees. And how are the complexions? Golden. They are Vishaya Vigraha. Vishaya Vigraha. Vigraha means personalities, persons. Vishaya, shelter. So they are the shelter of all devotees. They are the source of all beautiful spiritual beauty. And they attract everyone. They attract all the living entities. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Nityananda Prabhu is his personal manifestation. So in Mahabharata, Dana Dharma Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra, the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is mentioned. Suvarna Varna Hemango Marangas Chandanangadi. In his early pastimes, yesterday was Bhishmashtami, Bhishma Pitamaha leaving the body. Ichha Mrityu. Bhishma Pitamaha in his Vishnu Sahasranam, while singing the glories of Lord in Vishnu Sahasranam, he says Varangascha Hemangadi, Suvarna Varna Hemango Varangas Chandanangadi. In his early pastimes, he appears as a householder with a golden complexion. His limbs are very beautiful. His body is smeared with the pulp of sandalwood. Seems like molten gold. And he is father. He and Nityananda Prabhu, Sankirtana Eka Pitarau, they are fathers, inaugurators of Sri Chaitanya Krishna Sankirtan movement. Now, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has written in the Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi 3.77. Sankirtan Pravartaka Shri Krishna Chaitanya Sankirtana Yagye Tandre Bhaje Sehi Dhanya. Sankirtana Pravartaka. Pravartaka means initiator of Sankirtana movement. So, what is Sankirtan movement? Congregational chanting of the holy name of the Lord. So now we should have one session of chanting. We had it in October 2nd. We should have another session like this. 64 round chanting. We'll decide that. Because Sankirtan Yajna. Now this will be not online, it will be offline. And those who are not able to come, it will be, for them it is online. And that too will go to the farms where the natural environment is there. And we'll spend the whole day enchanting the holy name. The desire is there, let us see. One who worships him through Sankirtan is fortunate indeed. Sankirtana yagye tanre bhaje se dhanya. Se dhanya. So what is the fortune for a person? The fortune is taking part in the Harinam Sankirtan. So that is the fortune of a person. Generally we say this is fortune, that is fortune. But the real fortune is one who is able to participate in Harinam Sankirtan. This is the fortune of a person. Sei dhanya. Now dvivachana is used. Vishwambhara. Both Vishwarupa, Vishwambhara are indicated. Shri Gaura, Shri Nityananda, both are Vishnu Tattva. And what they have done? They have distributed love of God through the chanting of the holy name. They both are known as Vishwambhara. Vishwarupaha, Vishwambhara. Shri Nityananda and Shri Vishwarupa are one. Adi Khanda 4.47.49 of this book refers to this. They both are one. Kaviraj Goswami has written in Chaitanya Charitamrita 3.32.33 Adi Leela. In his early pastimes, he is known as Vishwambhar because he floods the world with the nectar of devotion and thus saves the living entity. Bhara, taking the Bhara. Then the word Dubrun, which is the root of the word Vishwambhara, Dubrun, indicates nourishing and maintaining. Again, we are not so much Sanskrit scholars, but those who know the Sanskrit, they can understand. Lord Chaitanya, nourishes and maintains the three worlds by distributing love of God. We are not Sanskrit scholars, but at least we can start studying Sanskrit. So, for the benefit of everyone, because I have taken admission in the diploma for Sanskrit also. Actually, I'm thinking about my own benefit and also benefit for everyone. We are starting 11 o'clock onwards, 11 to 11:45 Sanskrit class in Jagannath Center for everyone under the able guidance of Veena Kokreti Mataji. So she is Sanskrit teacher. So at least something will come to know, because when we read, we can relish more. English has a limitation to describe words. Like when Mitra is told, we don't know what level Mitra is told. We don't know what level Suhada is told. Okay, somebody explains and we can understand. But when we study Sanskrit, this becomes more relishable. But as and when we are progressing, we should now start relishing the subject. One is first take the subject, accept it, then start relishing it. For that, we should know the words, we should know Sandhi Vigraha, and so many things. So, we are going to start this class. Now, last paragraph for today. A reference to the word Vishwambhara is given in the Vedas, Atharva Veda, second khanda, third Prafarthaka, fourth Anuvaka, fifth mantra as follows. Vishwambhara Vishvena Ma Bhrasha Pahi Swaha. Vishwambhara Vishvena Ma Bharasa Pahi Swaha. So please preserve me. Pahi Mam. He said, please preserve me, maintain me, protect me. How? By sustaining the universe. Vishwambhara. Oh Vishvena, Vishvena Vishwambhara. So you have taken the bhara of this whole universe, Vishvena. Vishvena, you are upholder of the whole universe. Ma bharasa pahi swaha. In this way, O Lord, please protect me. Please preserve me. What is this? Please preserve me. Please preserve my devotion. By sustaining this universe, let everybody become Krishna conscious. How to sustain the universe? How to maintain the universe? By giving Krishna Nama. Without giving Krishna Nama, there cannot be any maintenance. When we say king is maintaining the kingdom, how is he maintaining the kingdom? Only when he gives Krishna consciousness, he maintains. Father, mother, they maintain the children. The maintenance can happen only when Krishna consciousness is given. So in this way, the bhara of the sins are automatically removed. What is that bhara? Which Mother Earth is unable to tolerate. And that is why she goes to Lord, taking all the demigods headed by Brahma. Purush Sukta is chanted. What was that bhara which Mother Earth had? The sins of the impious kings. So when Vishwambara Vishwena has been told, that means please protect this whole universe, because people are into doing sinful activities. Only by Krishna consciousness, such sinful tendencies will go away. And in this way, oh Lord, please protect me. So very beautiful. We are going to read everything. We are not going to miss even one word. We don't want to miss, because it is not only Vrindavan Das Thakur's nectar, it is also the nectar of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, the spiritual preceptor of Srila Prabhupada. So by doing this, Srila Prabhupada is very happy, because we are reading the purpose of his spiritual master. So any questions you can ask? Any questions? No questions? Okay. So we'll see to that we are all joining in time and release each and every word of Chaitanya Bhagavat. Hare Krishna.